Welcome to the Average Brentwood Teens podcast,
where we talk about our experiences
as a teen and share our
thoughts as a teen.
You know it.
Yeah.
Average Brentwood Teens with super sour and super sweet tenderness, texture. How you guys doing? We're back with another episode, and I am Joshua, and at the computer right now is...
It's Juan.
And right next to me
is Rodney.
And we have a new person for Average Brentwood Teens.
Alicia. Hey, y'all.
And yeah, so today in Average Brentwood Teens, we're just going to jump right into the topic. It's October, and in Halloween, every single grandparent's nightmare is candy. Before we get into that, how have you guys been doing recently?
I've been doing really well.
You've been doing good?
Yeah, I became like the president of the Brentwood chapter of the Student for Climate Action. Ooh. So that was pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit for those who don't know at home?
It's a climate activist group based on Long Island trying to push legislation from all 4 state levels.
That's good.
Yeah, it's super freaking cool. And they're right now trying to push this one called the Solar STS thing on a state level in order to get like school districts solar panels and stuff. And it's super sick.
There's I went to East and they have a school.
Yeah.
It always looks apocalyptic, but it's kind of cool. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since you're new to the podcast? Actually, have you been listening to Average Brentwood Teens before, or is this your this first time with everything?
My second time, actually.
Oh, really?
I missed the second meeting with the podcast, but I came to the first one, or I believe it was the first one.
Oh, shoot.
It was about which characters, or I think villains. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, wait, it was heroes and villains fighting, right?
You were there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Well, I didn't really talk, so I guess, yeah, it was like I wasn't even there.
Nah, it's all good. Usually when we do have like more than 6 people, it kind of gets quiet on one end.
Well,
yeah.
If you do want a fresh, brand new benefits of podcast, I've never actually done it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I always wanted to do it, but never got the chance.
Well, to be honest, yeah, I've known you more outside of the podcast. But yeah, actually, so Rodney, you already said this is your first time with the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So, and you said you was at the Heroes and Villains, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, how do you guys feel, being here right now?
Great. I always wanted to do it. I've tried to follow the schedule, but missed it.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah, so decided to do it once. I listened to a few of them a few times. I thought it was pretty fun.
What's your favorite episode?
Favorite episode.
Favorite
or moment.
Because
I know you wouldn't remember just episode.
Yeah, so I watched one where my friend Angela was on. Now I gotta listen to it. So then, yeah. I forgot what you guys were.
We've done so many episodes, I literally forgot too.
Yeah, what
that was back in the Ideal Lab, though, right?
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah, that was a long time.
I remember he probably did. He go on the one where it was about we got like a what's it called like a guidance counselor, a therapist.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's
that's a callback.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a very long time ago. I don't know if it's still continued or not. Hopefully it is, but who knows? Yeah, no, I think Angelo was on. Yeah, I mean, so is that all for the introduction?
How are you doing though?
How am I doing? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to make it all about me, but at the time of recording, it's October 14th, and that's actually my birthday.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so today's my birthday. Yeah.
How old are you, Joshua?
At the time of this recording, at least, I'm 17.
Wow, that means in a year from now, you won't be able to do this podcast anymore.
Oh, dude, I feel like oh my god. I don't think his name was Edgar. It was like Elijah or something. I remember.
Yeah, Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah.
Yeah, tall.
Oh my god, dude. Really a long time ago when me and Juan first started doing this podcast. It was back when Elijah was here. And I still remember the hidden episode where Speed Taco was recorded. Man, I can't believe I'm already in a position where in a year from now I can't do this.
I know. I looked at my card and it was teen area, 17 and lower, and I was like, Next year they're gonna kick me out.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, if anything, for any average Brentwood teen that's in Brentwood, if you want to, continue our legacy, please come by, man. We want to keep this podcast for as long as possible. Have the new generation, keep on talking about Skittles and all the other stuff.
And arguing about whether customer service is actually important. Yo,
It was an argument.
Yes,
Yeah,
a very big one.
You have to, dude. It carried on for like 3 episodes.
Wait, okay, I'm so sorry. Here's an example. I went to the Checkers really nearby here.
Oh, Checkers.
Like, bro, we went in there. We went in through the drive-thru, and for like 3 months they never had milkshakes.
The chocolate
For
milkshake.
3 months.
Yeah,
For
like
3 months.
the machine I guess was broken for 3 months straight. No one fixed it. And then
Yeah.
like it took us 5 minutes to order.
Mhm.
5 minutes to wait for the dude to come back. And then we went on to get our food, and it took us like another 10 minutes. And I was like, this is not worth it for a big Buford at all.
The Checkers right there. I've been there like once, and like, don't get me wrong, the food is good, but like the wait time and the way the Checkers is designed is that there's only outdoor seating, so like you only have like this almost like empty area where you just have to stand around and like they're preparing your food and all that stuff, and it's like it takes forever for some reason, and like it's supposed to be fast food, so you think it's prepared in the back. Oh, man.
They do it like right in front of you.
Yo, and the inside of the place is like disgusting.
It is
like-
dystopian.
Yeah.
I feel very upset. Yeah, I feel very upset for those workers because like it's so compact, dude. It's so small.
Like, who tells themselves, I want to work at that Checkers? I don't know. And they have like a sign that says, oh, we need people for like the night and weekends. And it's so sad.
I don't know.
You
Oh,
work,
because,
you stay.
You said dystopian, and I had this like idea where it was a dystopian like a story.
Oh, the story of the white night checker worker.
What the-
He will rise up to defeat Lord.
He'll rise up to the feet.
Lord
of Popeyes.
Buford.
Just walk in there, there's an old man who's, I've been waiting for my order for 100 years now.
The white knight brings him his Buford in a minute.
The hero we need.
Well, besides the Bufords and besides the Checkers, let's jump right into our topic. So, right in front of us, for everyone that's in the podcast room, we have a set of candies that we are going to rank from S all the way to F. So we're going to start from the left side, then we're going to go to the middle, then we're going to go to the right. You guys good with that?
We're doing like our own, each of our own.
Yeah. So which spot we would respectfully put each individual candy?
Okay.
All right. So
All right,
I hope
let's first start
I
with
hope the audience is ready.
Let's-
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Say our first candy. Remember, from the left all the way down.
we have Milk Duds.
Milk Duds. First question: have you guys tried it?
I know. How do I? So it's it's a chocolate candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a hard shell sort of thing, and I can't remember what it's filled with.
It's like, I don't know. I tried. Milk Duds are like a rare occurrence for
Yeah.
me.
It's like what I like to refer to as like movie theater candy.
Oh,
Movie
yeah,
theater.
yeah,
What
that's
does
what-
that
You
mean?
wouldn't find it anywhere. It's gonna be a movie.
It tastes like the movie theater floor.
Oh my god.
The floor tastes like it.
I personally have no opinion on these. I don't remember the taste of these at all.
I remember when you and me, Juan, we would go to the movies with Amber, and like very rarely I would get Milk Duds, and you say it tastes like the floor. I say it tastes like the colorful carpet. It's not too good, but it's good enough for me. You know what I mean?
There's some protein in there.
Actually,
No.
Well, he was talking about the carpet. For me personally, I would put Milk Duds at like a low B tier, like
No.
mid-low
I wanna
B
put it at D, low key.
For me, it's okay. Like, you know, when you have it, it's not crazy, but you know, it's right there. It's right there. You know,
What about-
it's good enough to have.
What about you, Rob?
well, I don't have an opinion. Like, I never actually like tried it or anything. I'd say if I give it like a score or something, probably like, because like chocolate candies I kind of like, so maybe like a high D, maybe low C.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I've never tried it before.
What about you?
I would have to put it above. I'm sorry. I don't like them.
Oh,
that
shush.
much.
You put it on an F?
Put it on an F or a D?
It's going straight in the FDR.
Or a C?
Well, it's not the worst candy in the world because I've eaten worse. So I will put it at higher F, lower D.
Okay.
All right. I think it's going to land on a either C or D.
Yeah.
I'm
Popular vote looks like a
D.
C or a D.
D.
All right. So
Yay.
so our next candy is
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy.
Beautiful almond joy.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that the coconut one?
So, yes.
No.
Coconut is disgusting in everything.
Almond Joy is
Yeah,
not
especially
me,
the juice.
Oh, on God.
I don't know. I get people can drink it. It's not like I'm not a big fan of like chunky things. Like
It's like
Yeah, watch, bro.
like all right, like my chunky like the greatest example I can get. And I'm gonna get so much flack for this. I don't like granola and yogurt.
Wait.
Wait,
You don't like
How
what?
is yogurt chunky?
Well, if you,
Wait, you don't like what?
I don't like granola and yogurt.
Granola.
Yeah.
Granola in yogurt or granola?
Yeah, you mix
Oh, okay, that's the difference. I was gonna say if you don't like yogurt in general, bro,
Yeah.
you are either lactose
I
intolerant or you don't have like a childhood sweet tooth.
Yeah, no, I like yogurt, but like yogurt with granola. I guess that's
What?
Yeah, no,
That's so good.
I don't know. I could kind of agree with him. I've tried it before. It's okay.
Yo,
It's
put
not
that in the
too
acai
crazy, but,
bowl at like soul bowl or like tropical smoothie.
It's fun. I had an acai bowl. I can't say it. Acai bowl, and it was all right. Again, the granola just ruined it for me. I'm sorry.
How? That's like the best part. That's like the little bit of carbs you need in that, and it tastes so good.
It was a very it was like iced dragon fruit. I think I got right, and so it was multiple layers, and so like I had like a thick banana, and oh my god, I had banana.
We're not
Pause.
gonna expose you, bro. We're not gonna expose you.
So I had banana in it, and like I had banana in it, and like a whole bunch of other fruits and stuff. And so, like, I had like this sort of ice cream mix and like fruits, and then the granola was there. It's not.
It did
really
ruin
there.
it for you.
Yeah. So I already don't like almond joys because like I got baited when I was a kid.
I was gonna say, in the beginning, weren't you literally just like, oh, sweet almond joy?
Yeah, because I got baited by them as a kid. So like I was like in one of those moods where like I want candy, right? So I'm searching the house.
Almond
you
joy.
found out the truth. It wasn't good.
Yeah, I think it was my dad because he worked at an airport at the time. And so he came home and he was like, "Hey, I got a little bit of something." He was like, "No, Joe." I was like, "Ooh, this looks good." I thought it was something else, right? And so I ate it, and then I was like, it was the first ever candy I've actually spit out.
Wow.
Yeah. It was it. I did not like it. So
What tier would you put it as then?
I didn't have a great experience starting as a child. Asking, it's F. I'm sorry.
F. What about you?
Yeah. If they taste like they remind me of when I first tried coconut milk. Yeah, because coconut milk, I describe it as water, but there's this other element that can't really be described. That's how I just feel about coconut milk.
It's an unknown scientific element.
They're still trying to find out what is coconut milk made of. Where should it go? Where should it go?
Coconut cows.
Well, I know where it should go. F, just like almond joy.
So yeah.
Juan, what do you
Man.
I don't like coconuts. I despise coconuts.
think? No coconuts.
I hate coconut flavored things.
Where would you put almond joy?
F.
Yeah.
F all the way.
Well, you're the
I don't.
tiebreaker, Josh.
I don't think it's the worst, but it's not the best.
Majority rule, bro. It's
D.
F no matter what he
Alright.
says.
D tier. Yeah, but it's still
Yeah, we
F
have it
because-
F.
Yeah, we have an
Yeah.
F for almond joy. Apologies to any almond joy lovers. We still love you. but we
Apologies,
love
yo.
you.
No, if you like coconut flavored things, maybe you should
Yeah,
really.
Come on to the podcast. We'll make that our next topic.
It's coconut.
Coconuts.
good.
What is coconut made out of?
So, for our next candy, would you like to tell the audience?
It is Milky Way.
Milky Ways are fake chocolate to me.
Fake chocolate.
I thought Milky Ways were cool. They're not. They try to be like Kit Kats, but they don't work.
So Milky Ways for me, I see where you're going with it. It's like the Snickers for people who don't have Snickers.
What is the difference between Snickers and
So
Milky
Snickers
Way?
has caramel and
Caramel's great.
no, Milky Way also has caramel. I think the way
Does Milky Way have like nougat inside of it or something?
no, I think what makes Snickers is the fact that like whatever that stuff that they have at the bottom, you see on like the top.
Yeah.
It's that, and then there's also like the whole nuts that they have inside. So I think that's what makes it a Snickers. Milky Way doesn't have any of that. It's just pure chocolate and caramel, which I vibe with. It's good. I wouldn't eat like a whole bar of it, but like the fun size Halloween.
Yeah.
I feel like Snickers does it way better though for me. Like all the Milky Ways I ever tried.
Wait, which
never went well.
bar is the one with like it has a crunch to it?
The Snickers one?
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
almond.
No.
Oh
Like,
wait, Milky Way?
like if I bite into a Milky Way and I bite into a Snickers, which one of them is like really soft?
That's
the
probably
soft one would be-
Milky Way. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I like Snickers better.
Yeah, well, personally, I believe Milky Way is better because of what you guys have said about Milky Way being a rival Snickers. When I was younger, I thought actually Snickers ripped off Milky Way because
We got to do some research on that. So someone has to send us a letter on which came first, the Milky Way or Snickers.
like the whole Hydrox thing with Oreos and how like Hydrox came first.
What the heck's
What?
Hydrox?
Yeah, what is that?
Yo, really?
What's Hydrox?
All right, give us a history lesson.
So a brief history. So like the way it was, so like you had Oreos and you had Hydrox, but Hydrox came before Oreos, and so it was literally the same thing. It was a sandwich cookie and it had cream filling and all of that.
Yeah.
And so they sold Hydrox, and so the Hydrox, it's a terrible name, but the reason they named it that was because it was supposed to be like there was like a huge boom at the time about like fresh oxygen and like natural stuff. So like they had Hydrox as like a sort of natural sort of
That
food.
honestly sounds way cooler
yeah,
than an Oreo.
and they also I also believe they didn't put any processed materials. I guess I would say.
Yeah. So Hydrox was supposed to be this all natural thing, and so eventually went, and so then Oreo came along, and the Oreo came along, and then what they did is that they had what's it called? They had a better name on top of that, but like they also started like marketing it as very kosher.
Mm-hmm.
So like Hydrox
Yeah.
weren't kosher, so they started marketing to like juice and all that because they became like a pretty big market for Oreos. It's like they essentially won out against Hydrox because they had not only a better name, it was more marketable, but like it was also kosher, so they had a bigger market and all that. And so Oreo stole the show, and now it's like the main cookie that we all know as Oreo cookies. But before that, it was Hydrox.
I mean, I'll
Chips
be
Ahoy
honest.
over Oreos.
And I also believe it was due to the marketing. What I briefly remember, I do know about the situation from YouTube. Yeah, I heard Oreo would also market their cookie as just fun to eat for kids, while
Yeah.
Hydrox.
True. Oh, that gets them all.
Yeah,
That gets them
It was all marketing. Game.
While Hydrox was marketed as like clean and pure and whatever. I remember there was a commercial shown as an example of the video about someone in the suit as the Hydrox.
Someone
I
as a
don't-
kid as the Oreo.
Yeah, being arrested. I think.
I don't remember this one. But
It was on the Fierce video,
yeah, that's
the
right.
food Fierce.
Yeah, that's right. I got it.
I watched his channel.
Yeah, that's
The
what I got.
food theorist. Is
That
that the
sounds
one
cool.
with the?
So Matt does game theory, film theory, and he started a new channel.
Oh wait! Oh my God! Yeah, that's the yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good episode. We should talk about like hidden things companies have done to like secure themselves.
On the competitive market, you should do an episode where we talk about McDonald's and their history.
Well, we'll save that for another episode. Let's get to the ranking for Milky Way. What do we say? What's the rank for Milky Way?
It's not
B.
bad. It's
B.
It's a D for me.
B for me. I've started to dislike it over time. B.
So I guess it's somewhere around.
No, it's a C. It's a C.
It's a C.
So many C's.
Yeah, and
We only have one C.
So I want to say this one because I firmly believe this is an S tier. Milk chocolate M&Ms. This is an S tier. Do not argue. Let's go on to the next one. Everyone knows it's an S tier. Milk
Yes,
chocolate
everyone.
M&Ms are an S tier.
are you gonna-
I mean,
S tier.
like, yeah. I mean, I think it's A.
A?
Yeah.
Majority rules, just like you said. Bro.
Everyone
S
says
tier.
S.
Milk
I guess,
chocolate M&M.
So
I would just rank all of the other ones at A because the original is always the best. I still like the other ones, but it's the original. Or just the original and the peanut one. I would rank at S. Everything else would be A.
I have a lot of things to say about the peanut one.
a lot of things. Yeah, me too. But like, yeah, looky. No.
Milk chocolate M&M.
It got me into peanuts. That's why I like it.
A.
A, S. So yeah, the majority says it's an S one.
Okay, I guess so. Even though it seems like an A, but all right. M&M's is a S tier candy,
So let's go.
but Twizzlers is disgusting.
D or F. D or F. It sucks.
F. What about
F.
you guys?
D or F sucks.
So Twizzlers, yay, they're a D for me. See, the reason they're not an F is because like I've grown to kind of like one of the weirdest things I've done with Twizzlers is I had milk, and so you know how like Twizzlers has a hole in it. I used a Twizzler as a cereal.
I actually did that before, but it was so hard.
It wasn't bad. I'm not a big fan of like strawberry milk or anything like that. But, like through the Twizzler, it had like a little bit of sweetness that I could really appreciate. So Twizzlers is terrible. Don't get me wrong. But,
So
yeah.
D. So D tier.
D tier, yeah.
Yeah, and the ironic thing I see a lot of commercials about despite most people not liking it.
I mean,
Yeah, but based on what you said, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, Twizzlers as a company hasn't died out yet, so like.
Yeah, so that's ironic. Yeah, for me it's the F. They taste like nothing. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
so majority says F. All right, next one. Twix Wix. Twix are not bad. I think they're like B. They're not crazy, but they're pretty good whenever I try them.
I say a C.
All
I
right.
don't.
See?
Yeah, I think they're just. They're just there.
You guys ready for the real question for Twizzlers?
What?
Left or right Twix?
You just said the opposite. Y'all ready for Twizzlers? Left or right Twix? That's such a like.
Oh
great
wait, I said Twizzlers.
thing. Yeah. Left or right? Okay, I literally searched this up because every individual needs to know this. So, trust 70% of what I'm going to say because I probably forgot.
Only 70.
Yeah, because I probably forgot a crucial detail. But this is apparently what I got. The left Twix, I think they literally did a commercial about it. The left Twix is made on a left factory and it has more caramel or something like that. The right Twix is made on a right factory and it has more chocolate or something like that. That's why I say.
But that sounds. Why would you? Then that should mean that there's different like.
I don't know.
That should mean there's a whole package
chemical
of left
material?
Twix.
They literally. I remember watching the commercial. It was a straight line, and it was two factories: left Twix like factory on the left side, and right Twix factory on the right side. And they just actually like broke down what was the difference.
But wait, that isn't that like subjective though? Because couldn't you just be on one side and it could be like, oh yeah, the
Don't know.
right factory is on the right and the left factory is on the left. Couldn't you turn it the other way and see the right factory on the
I never
left?
understood it.
Man, Twix is a B tier. Just put it there.
I say it's A. I
F.
love Twix.
F.
F.
We putting it on C. We getting too many then.
C. We getting C.
Alright.
Well, I have nothing to say about Twix. That's how it tastes.
Aw,
Damn.
That's a good flame.
All right, for our last candy, let's oddball it. Rodney, choose any candy you want to speak about.
I want to hear your guys' opinions on Yorks.
Yorks.
Never tried it. No.
Isn't it just a boring mint candy
Oh no!
with chocolate and you just bite into it?
The
It's
wrapper
like,
looks like a Klondike bar, but it's just small.
So Yorks is like it's a minty candy, so like it has like a sort of white filling inside of it, just all mint, and it's just like a light chocolate covering on the outside, and it's so good. People there are people who either hate it or people who like really like it. You're either on this. It's like
yeah,
pickles.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate pickles.
Yeah, you're either on one. You either like pickles or you don't like pickles.
Pickles are disgusting, bro. Don't dare ever put that in a candy conversation.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Yeah, like you said, either you like it or you don't. Yeah, most people I've known like it, but I don't.
I feel like York just has too much mint. Like, dude, it feels like a
That's what
frozen.
makes it so good. In my
It's
The
a
perk
frozen
30
wasteland.
of
Yeah, but too much of a
candy.
good thing. But too much of a good thing can harm.
like
Or I don't know if that's the same.
the one. So like I like a lot of chocolate and mint.
Mhm.
I like York. But like in like let's say not Rocky Road, mint chocolate chip ice cream, right? I feel like there's not enough chocolate, so like I get like not having too much mint, but I don't think York so does it. I love Yorks, man.
I don't know though. I may have gotten laced Yorks then because all of those was just minty.
You got the mid pack.
I got the mint pack York. So is that all the time that we have on?
Yep.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed our little candy conversation.
Thank you both for coming.
Yes,
also.
Thank you guys both for coming. Did you like our review? Did you not like it?
Do you have some third opinion?
Of
Or fourth opinion, fifth opinion?
course, the fifth opinions about what the greatest candy of all time is. It's Kit Kat, by the way.
Kit Kat? No,
Hershey
no
bars. Hershey bars.
You know what? Juan's not lying. Hershey and milk chocolate M&Ms be having the hardest war in my head because those two are crazy. But yeah, I mean, did you like our review? Did you agree on our favorite candies? What's your favorite candy? I want to do an Anthony Fantano outro. I was trying
Wow.
to replicate it. I love his videos, dude. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening in on our podcast. And you know, Halloween's around the corner in October. So if you want to get some candy, make sure to come on down
To the Brentwood Public Library.
All right.
Yo, we're done. Yo, we're done.